Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, let us learn and analyze another new topic. I hope you watched the previous videos. Till the previous videos, we have learned about storage services. What are the storage services we have learned till now? S3 we have learned, EBS we have learned, and Glacier we have learned, EFS and FSX also we have seen. Now, let's move on with another real-time scenario and learn one more service in AWS. Let's say I have a company and I have lot of servers which are there in my company. Okay, I have a company. In this company, what do I have? I have lot of servers I have, as well as, do I require storage for these servers? Yes, I need storage for these servers. I also need storage for these servers. Okay, let's say in my company, I have 6 TB of storage. How much? 6 TB of storage. Where? In my company. What do I say? I can even say this as on premise, right? Yeah. Say, since I am maintaining the company and since I am maintaining the servers, I can say this is a on premise data center. Let's say in my data center, I have only 6 TB of storage available for me. Okay, let's say now I'm doing a project. For that project, this 6 TB is sufficient for me. Okay, for now, this storage is sufficient for me. But unfortunately, I got another project. I feel very happy to do that, but I do not have sufficient amount of storage for it. The client asks me a project. The client asked me a project for, let's say, 10 TB, 10 TB project size. That project requires 10 TB. But I do not have that much amount of storage. In my on-premise, I have only 6 TB. Is it easy to buy the storage? No. It leads to take a lot of time and cost me very high. And even their maintenance is also very tough. Since I'm maintaining 6 TB, I know what are the issues I'm facing. Okay. Now, for due to this insufficient of storage, I need to search for a storage service. Is there any cloud provider which providing me the storage service? Since we are learning AWS, let's concentrate more on this. Is it possible by AWS? Is it possible by AWS to provide the storage service for me for my on-premise? Now, I have a question that just spotted in my mind. That is, the question is there any service? Is there any service in AWS which provides me the storage services for my on-premise? For my on-premises, I need storage services. Is there any service in AWS which provides me the storage services in AWS? That is, since I need unlimited amount of storage now, so I need an unlimited amount of storage for my on-premise to store the client's data. Is it possible by AWS to provide the storage service for me for my on-premise? Yes. it can able to provide a storage service for me for my on-premise. In which way can I able to get, in which way can I able to get the AWS storage services from cloud to connect my servers? In which way I can get the, let's say this is AWS. And what are the services, storage services this AWS is providing me? This AWS is providing me the storage services which are S3 it is providing, EBS it is providing, and Glacier it is providing, and EFS storage is providing, as well as FSX storage is also providing by AWS. Now, is it possible by AWS? Is it possible by AWS to provide what are the storage services it is providing for my on-premise? For my on-premise, I want to connect to these storage services. I want to connect to what are the storage services which are provided by AWS. Is it possible, sir? Is there any service which is available in AWS where it connects the storage services of AWS to my servers? Yes, there is a service. What is that service? What is that service, sir? What do we call that service? What does AWS name the service? That service name is Storage Gateway. What is the service? Storage Gateway. Let me write here. What is the service? Storage Gateway. Okay. What is the service which can able to provide, the storage services to my servers? Storage Gateway. So now in this video, what you're going to learn? You're going to learn about Storage Gateway. Which service? Storage Gateway in AWS, which we are going to learn in this video. When do we need this storage gateway, sir? Whenever I require unlimited amount of storage, or else can I say whenever I require the storage services which are provided by AWS to connect to my servers. Whenever I require the storage services which are provided by AWS to connect to my server. So I can able to get AWS storage services from AWS cloud to connect to my on-premises servers by using which service? Storage Gateway. By using Storage Gateway. Okay. Let me provide you a simple connection here. By using which service? This connection is happened by using Storage Gateway. Okay, let me write that. Who is providing this connection between my storage services in AWS to my servers? That person is, that service is Storage Gateway. That service is Storage Gateway. Okay. Okay. Let's say I want to connect this S3. I want to connect this S3 to my on-premise servers, storage. Then we can able to attach or mount S3 buckets to my on-premise by using which gateway? Storage gateway. If I want to connect EBS, then to mount these EBS volumes to my on-premise servers volumes by using which service I can able to connect? Storage gateway. If I want to connect this Glacier to my on-premise storage servers, which is the service which you are using to connect? Storage gateway. In similarly, we can even connect this EFS as well by mounting using storage gateway. Okay, let's have a important certification question. So now, what are the storage services we are using? We are using the on-premise storage and cloud storage as well. Since we are using both cloud storage, is this cloud storage is public storage? Yes. And on-premise storage, that is nothing but private storage at a time, is it? Yes. We're using both cloud storage as well as on-premise storage, that is private storage at a time. So this can I call this usage as hybrid storage? Yes. I can able to call this storage as hybrid storage. Since we are using both public storage as well as private storage, we can call this storage as hybrid storage. Hybrid storage. So again, an interview question. So by using which service we are creating this hybrid storage? Storage gateway. If anybody asks you, is there any service in AWS which can provide you to create this hybrid storage? Yes, there is a service which is storage gateway. This asked many times in solution architect associate certification. That is, by using which service in AWS, I can able to create hybrid storage on my on-premise. Which service? Storage gateway. So if an interviewer asks you, is there any service in AWS which provides you freedom to use any cloud storage services on your on-premise, that is on your company, then you can say this storage gateway. By using this storage gateway, you can use what are the storage services which are provided by AWS company on your on-premises servers directly by mounting the storages. By using which service? Storage gateway. I hope you understood. From previous video, you know what are the storage services, and from this video you know how to connect your storage services or else the storage services which are provided by AWS to a company, to a company servers. So in this way you can able to provide unlimited storage to your clients as well. So after connecting this, can I provide 10 TB to my client? Yes, you can able to provide 10 TB to the next project. Is that finished? Is that storage finished? No, you can able to use much more storage. How much you want? Unlimited amount you can able to use from this AWS storage services. So I hope you understood this video and you have a glance on and you have a visualization of when do we use this storage gateway. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon to get the latest updates. See you back in the next video. Until then, bye bye.